So it seems that Draken is the captain for the Radiant team, and Radiant Brett the captain for the Dire team.
Bad dude's banning someone now.
Who is also having first ban and first pick. Randoms Gaming, a pretty fitting name there.
Five seconds remaining.
It's pretty unusual to see
Reserve time.
the first bonus time go down at the first ban. I think there is discussion. Oh, Lona.
The green team's banning someone
Well,
now.
a very strong carry. We've seen her the last game. And her capability.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
Dire
So
You
everything
haven't
handled.
missed much. Yep.
So Rick McBride, I drink it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll let them to choose the captains freely.
Yeah, there's no reason to restrict it. There must have been some communication, so I guess they chose the right.
Yeah. And even those, I think they will communicate while picking and banning, so it doesn't really matter who's the captain. And the potholes, so they're banning every hero who has a mount.
I don't remember what prize is going out to that person, Exile. Oh, he got the loading screen. He got a loading screen.
Yeah, exactly.
5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Now also the Radiant team is banning their first bonus time within the first 2 bans.
I think he gets a loading screen. That's my guess. I'm just gonna say yeah, he gets a loading screen. I don't know.
And-
I'll go with it.
And the Bristleback ban. Solid ban. So basically, out of the bans, the Radiant team seems like that they want to fight in the mid game.
Hold on.
Early.
Okay, no, he didn't disconnect. He's still here. Alright, I was worried because he disconnected from the Steam chat. Keeper of the Light's a good pick.
Yeah. Very good. Anti-push. Can clear the creep waves. When he gets a space to get a few minutes on the solar lane, then very good support. Unluckily, we don't see him that often. Yeah.
Alright,
Nature's Prophet. More
Nature's
pushing and global oriented offlaner. Pardon?
Yeah, Nature's Prophet's going to be really dangerous if they don't shut him down, because he's actually going to do more damage than they know what they're going to do with. He's going to be able to do tower pushing, but at the same time, he's going to be able to kill supports easily.
You can pick them off
seconds
easily.
remaining.
It depends on the team if he's going to build into more physical damage or not, or more pushing orientated. But it doesn't matter because it's the power of Nature's Prophet to get 6 slaughter before any other hero.
Hold on,
And
I
to go for the Crystal Maiden.
gotta put on the delay server real quick.
Yeah.
There we go.
So the Dire team with Keeper of the Light and Crystal Maiden are trying to get
The
a
green
full mana
team's
pool the
banning
entire
someone
game.
now.
Looks like they just want to keep the harassment up.
Yeah. But to be honest, this support combination is, in my opinion, a bit overkill.
Yeah,
Regardless of the mana regeneration.
it might actually end up hurting them. The Crystal Maiden is a solid hero pick otherwise with the Crystal Nova. And
Bad
something
dude's
that's going to
banning
happen throughout the
someone
game is Crystal Maiden's going to have to stay nearby people, same thing with Keeper of the Light. If they stray too far, they're going to fall prey to Nature's Prophet.
Yeah. So they both can easily be picked up when it's just profit. Silent event, well, that was
5 seconds
quite
remaining.
unexpected. But it's maybe they have pocket strategy
Reserve
going
time.
on there.
Yeah, the pick of a silencer is a ban. I mean, he's never even been played on these streams before, so it's interesting.
Radiant team banned.
The Dire team are banning carries mostly.
Hard carries, people that really ruin people's days.
Yeah. Well, it's limiting the hero pool very much with Luna, Bottom, and Never Spirit already banned.
Seconds remaining.
So hopefully they don't. I really hope they don't use their reserve time on a ban.
Yeah.
You want to save that as long as you possibly can, because your last pick could be the thing in between winning or losing a game. It'll be an interesting game though, with people like Sir Third Dimension, Rhythmic Red, along with iDraken. And Dr. Coke. I mean, I'm hoping that they give us an interesting game. Also, there's a person named Mustache, and I just hope he wins the prize at the end of the day. I might be a little biased, but his name is Mustache. How do you,
He definitely has to win something.
how do you contend with the name Mustache? It's such a great name. How do you lose with the name Mustache? So Doom will be the hard carry for the Radiant team. Doom is a scary hero. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying.
Yeah. And they pick a Weaver, which is what? Whoa. Why picking a Weaver when the opponent has a Doom?
Yeah, that's like shooting yourself in the foot.
Yeah. Sure, when Weaver has Linken's up, Doom has to cast his level death spell first to get the Linken's off and then cast Doom. But that gives Weaver enough time to escape most of the times.
5
With
seconds
Linken's up and running, but with as much as with Shadow Shaman with 2 disabers and the Nyx Assassin now coming up with another stun, this Weaver was gonna have a hard time with played offlane, sorta.
I think Weaver wasn't a good choice. Tiny though is a very solid.
The green team's
Definitely.
banning someone now.
So they both seem to want to let this game go late.
And not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, a
5
long
seconds
game is often more entertaining. So I'm not really opposed to a longer game.
Reserve time.
I think
Dire team banned.
Wisp and well,
I think our 5v5 amateur showcases have had too many short games anyway. I think having one long game would do that.
that's true. I hope this game was going to take long. And the current state of this lineups there, it's gonna be an interesting match for sure.
Reserve time.
We have a bit of a problem.
Why?
I'm calling him Ahmed. He might have disconnected, and he did warn me that there was a storm in his area. So,
Radiant team pick.
I don't know.
Well, I can.
I guess he's coming. I didn't even know he was gone.
Is it still disconnected?
I don't know. I'm checking right now.
So the ban is faceless. The ban the faceless while they are thinking that Doom is gonna go mid.
I think that Weaver mid would be what their plan
Reserve time.
was. Why would they ban a faceless void?
They are thinking that Nature's Prophet goes offline and Doom mid. and they let Basil's Void farm, but this is definitely not the case there. Either this is gonna be Doom in the jungle or on the safe lane. Depends if the last pick is gonna get.
He's gone.
The last pick is a greedy pick.
Yeah, he's gone. I mean, the best thing they could do is give him Clockwork, which wouldn't be a bad pick.
Well, yes, but it's kinda hard to pick now a mid hero because the DotA team is also missing a mid hero. Okay,
DotA team.
this could mean that Shadow Shaman is mid. Well, it's quite. I'm quite unsure about how they're gonna land this.
We might need to restart. Nope.
Nope.
Looks like he's here. Yeah. Okay, never mind. We're good.
So, yeah, the Radiant team has a pretty greedy lineup now with that Wizard. They will either play this Nyx or Shadow Shaman mid, Doom, jungle, offlane, and Nature's Prophet jungle offlane. I think Nature's Prophet offlane and Doom jungle, and Shadow Shaman or Nyx and Visage bot.
I want your Scythe of Vise, Dr. Cope.
Oh my god, I also want this.
Did Punch kill himself at the beginning of the game? Yeah, he did. Okay then.
30 seconds.
First blood goes to the Radiant team at 0 seconds. Congratulations on your glorious first blood.
What? What?
Time to man up.
Well, what happened there?
I don't know. At least this Weaver doesn't look like a butterfly.
Into the Valley of Death rode the 5 idiots.
Actually, this Weaver is starting to scare me. I'm done looking at it. Visage still looks like a League of Legends hero. Doom, oh my. Oh my, Doom. Oh my. Your helm is rather suspicious. So at mid we do have a Nyx assassin going against the Pudge. The Pudge has a DD up the gate. At the top lane we have a Nature's Prophet and a Shadow Shaman. Laning against the Keeper of the Light. A tiny, a lot of harassment going to be happening. Also we have a tri-lane Crystal Maiden just went up on top. On bot we do have Doom, Idrekin, and the Visage going against the Weaver. So tri-lane on the safe lane for the Dire team so they get their tiny farm. Actually all their supports for him. We do have Pudge for Dimension at mid with his Jade Hook, which is probably going to use to harass a lot. Everyone, or I'm just going to Nyx. Nyx needs to make sure he uses those creeps as a shield to prevent him from getting focused too much.
Quite unsure about the Radiant lanings. Why Shadow Shaman is on top. Shadow Shaman has the 2 sabers which are necessary to harass the Weaver. Usually a hero who can easily solo offlane.
Well, I think the reason why is Visage has stunts as well. Slows, I should say.
Yeah, it's slow, but it's slow isn't helping against the Weaver.
That's true, Weaver can turn invisible even though he's slow, can still get away.
And as soon Doom doesn't have level 6, he also can't do anything against that Weaver.
That would be a good idea to get that Shadow Shaman down on bot.
Yeah. The Fire team is grouping up as 3 up here, and Nature's Prophet is trying to block these camps, but they haven't pulled it once, so there are still creeps.
I have those treants.
You have the same?
I have the same treants. I think Dr. Coke was the one that I saw that had them, and I really liked them. But now I want to cite the Vice. So Visage is pulling creeps and getting farm on them at the same time, so that's good to see. He's not just sitting in lane doing nothing, but the Doom solo is going to hurt them later on down the road if they don't get that Shadow Shaman down the bottom lane.
Yeah. And he's going to get down. That's first blood.
Yeah, oh no, he pops a healing salve actually, and does manage to juke it out and get the healing salve pretty high on him. That was a good play by Draken right there. He survived simply by that healing salve. Good play.
Yeah, but Weaver stopped the auto attack there. He could I don't think it was a fog. He accidentally stopped the auto attack to break the healing salve. In the middle, it's quite an usually Nyx Assassin is winning against the Pudge, because Pudge has to get close to the creeps, uses Rod to last it. Nyx Assassin has Spike Caribus to counter that.
How did he kill himself at the start of the game?
I have no idea. He skilled Rod first, but it was too fast.
There's no way
I think it was a bug.
Yeah,
I think it was a bug.
Good, it was a really good impale right there on that circuit. Damage there. Visage getting hit by that Weaver. He should be able to get out if he keeps moving. No, that's it.
Rhythmic Brag is...
First blood. Mustache gets first blood. First bleed. Up on the top lane. Also looks like Hebrew Light just went down to Shadow, or
Shadow Shaman has busted down, and Crystal Maiden survived with, well, 50 HP or something like that. Well, it's working out. This is a trial-in, even though they aren't stacking or pulling in the jungle creeps, they still can burst down to any hero. And they have a lot of mana regen there.
Which is really good to have a Tiny with a lot of mana regen, because he can harass with his avalanche a lot.
Yeah. So, Nature's Prophet doing some warding over there.
Not a lot of last hits for 5 minutes into the game, I would say. Another good impale on this Pudge.
Well, that's true, but every lane is fast times contested against each opponent. Middle, it's a quite even trade, even though Nyx Assassin is a little bit preferred in this matchup. They both have a decent farm. Doom doesn't have the best start against the Weaver. He's sitting at about the same last as this Tiny Top, so it's quite even.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that. Another thing I might bring up is after this game, we'll see how I'm feeling. Feeling up to it, up to the challenge. But we might be doing another game, which we did a few days ago. Or I should say on Thursday, we did almost like a Dota 2 race war, which we had team composition based off of character lore and character appearance, and we had them duke it out to see which is better. On Thursday, we had the team compositions of a elemental team. It was composed of Tiny, Morphling, Enigma, Treant Protector, and Io, go against a team of the Undead, which was Undying, Lifestealer, Pudge, Pugna, and Clinks. And it went pretty well. We did have a disconnect though, so that's why the elemental team lost in the end. But I think it went rather well, and I would like to see it continue. We might be doing those during the weekend or sometime. We'll get the schedule figured out for later on what days would it be appropriate. But we're going to do signups for that too. Separate kind of sign-up. We'll figure it out. We'll see how it goes. A little game mode that I thought would be super cool, and it turned out pretty well.
Nyx Assassin is turn 6, and this is the first invisible gank. Rhythmic Break is dead. That was
an amazing kill on that crystal maid.
Double damage with Vendetta. The first night, that's a 100% kill on the support. That was bursted down. So fast. The Rhythmic team is really trying to shut down this Weaver, but they can't.
Shadow Shaman did end up going bot, so now they have a trial and extra pocket soloing. He does get hit by Avalanche though, and he gets tossed in the air. That could be it if he gets auto-attacked just a few more times, but Tiny may be pushing a little too far. We get a pause. Visage just got a DC again. His internet is, he's in the middle of a storm right now, so hopefully that will cease to exist halfway through this game.
This Illuminate won't hit the Nature's Prophet, so he is safe. Pudge went bottom with a smoke. And they see the Shadow Shaman. I think he wants to go for that one.
You think he's gonna hook the Shadow Shaman? I bet he's gonna throw the hook, but he's gonna catch Visage or Doom. I don't think he's gonna get the thing he wants. He does have his ulti up, so he will be able to lock down the person. And how long does it last? It's 3 seconds. So 3 seconds, that's 75 damage, that's numbers, almost, I'd say like 300 damage. So coupled with a hook, which is max already, that is going to kill Shadow Shaman. No matter what happens, Shadow Shaman's gonna die.
He has to hook the Shadow Shaman.
Yeah,
or at least use the Dismember on Shadow Shaman. Because it's the only hero in this Trilane who can disrupt the Dismember. Doom doesn't have it. Doom is also level 6, but using Doom on a Pudge when the Shadow Shaman is already for sure dead is, well, not worth the trade. Yeah. And Visage can't, doesn't have any sound to disable it.
I don't think Visage was a good decision for the team composition. I think Visage should have instead been someone like Clockwork. I feel Clockwork top lane would do a lot more work, but at the same time they might have too much carry potential there. Also, why is it that they bought wards but they didn't buy the other kind of ward, the SP ward?
It's also very funny to see. This ward was the last. Why can't I see it? It's paused. Okay, at least in the minimap you can see the things I'm drawing. This ward over here was the last one placed, and both teams tried to utilize on their safe lane. They put both teams a lane ward down. There's a sentry. There's a normal observer ward, and one ward in their jungle to secure them.
Make sure no ganks come, but they also they're lacking river wards, which the Radiant team has plenty of, and they're going to be sticking around for another minute. They're not going to
that's because the DotA has the second stack of wards, but they haven't planted it till now. And Radiant used the second set of wards they got to.
They actually don't have
secure
any more wards to put down anymore. So I mean, like, what they have are just these 2 lane wards, as opposed to the Radiance team having over 3 wards. I'd say 3 wards. Yeah, 2 river, 1 jungle. Actually, 1 sentry ward in lane as well, which is one that I want. Oh no, it's not. Never mind.
And
that
he hooked the creep.
Yeah. All right, then that worked out really well in favor of the Radiant.
Nyx Assassin is now porting in. Does have Vendetta off cooldown now. And he hooks.
Lands the hook on Shadow Shaman. Not very good ending for Shadow Shaman, actually. We were just discussing how it ended badly. He actually probably throws his ulti down there, just a little damage to Pudge. I would not give up chase to Pudge, I would kill him as soon as I possibly. Weaver might go down first, though. That's since your ward's
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Weaver realized they had a sentry in lane and tried to come from the back. So it just circled around them. Really good game sense there. And Nature's Prophet is going to get down. Toss and Avalanche, clearing him up.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Regeneration.
Now Doom has picked up a Midas.
They both have the most generic couriers I've ever seen in Dota 2.
That was unexpected.
Dire's courier freaks me out. It's like a bat dog horse thing. It's scary.
It's Bat Donkey.
It's super weird.
Bad dude's
It's like
middle
aquatic
tower,
at the
everyone
same
go,
time.
now.
And then like the radiant one gets goggles.
Green dude's top thing is about to get
I'm
knocked
quite
over.
unsure why iOS Draken hasn't used his Midas or Divur.
Radiant's top tower
Maybe
is
he
under
does what I
attack.
do, and I just kind of forget as I'm playing the game that I even have a hand of Midas, and then everyone yells at me later on down the road that, hey, you have a hand of Midas, and then I get yelled at. I feel bad.
Radiant's
But
top tower
Well,
is under
it's
attack.
Shadow Sham is going to get down, but Doom on Weaver, and that's the death of Weaver for sure.
Green dude's
Yep,
top thing
down goes
is
Weaver.
about to get
Just
knocked
there.
over.
Doom gets the kill. Top tower is about to fall down to 2, but I think maybe Tiny overextended. Nope, he doesn't get killed. Oh, yeah, that's death. Tiny
Yep.
gets killed by the courier. False to Nature's Prophet. Oh, yeah. Not sure what he's doing. He's just sitting there taking the creep damage. Oh,
Yeah. Oh, it's running. Oh, disconnect. Oh, can't be true.
too many DCs today. Too much issues for this game. But it's finally underway at least. We're getting DDoSed by China, fools. If anyone, it'd be by Russia. With our recent events. Not sure if you guys are aware of this or not, but if you haven't played Rust, they were recently DDoSed by French kids. That were upset with the way they hosted their servers. So they just DDoSed them until they died. It wasn't very nice, but that's what they did. Still paused. Well, I might try and get some chicken. Man, almost 2 hours later, we finally get the second game underway. So, what predictions do you have for the second game?
It's a really tough choice, as it was in the first game, but in the late game, Dire team is definitely the better lineup. I know Doom and Nature's Prophet are both heroes which are, well, the strength of the heroes is that they get 6 slotted before others because they have really good farming abilities. And now Draken, he has a Kivua is a free Hand of Midas as a skill, and then he also is building a Hand of Midas, so that's very greedy, and that says about this Doom that he wants to farm for the next 10-15 minutes for sure.
And a Doom that is farmed is scary.
Yeah. But if the Dire team is just ganking him once or twice in this next 10-15 minutes, his Hand of Midas is so firing backwards because he doesn't have any stats or something, because through Hand of Midas is really only a gold and experience gain item. So really greedy choice, but it can work out really well. But if this game goes late and this Tiny and Weaver pick up some items, they are both out-carrying the Radiant team.
Third Dimension has asked that I monitor his punch hooks to see the ones where he screws up and laugh at him for it. Yes, it's true. They listen to Swedish death metal. I'm gonna go get some chicken. Don't judge. Keep it late. Keep it light still gone. Okay.
Yeah,
Hold on.
unfortunately.
I'm gonna handle this then. You're not allowed to be DCing for my games. Yeah, he's gone. Reginald Montemore, Humphrey Fairchild, Fonte III. I too enjoy that YouTuber.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Ding dong.
Shame to have a DC like that. I think it's an internet issue though. It's not his fault. So he's not banned.
Good guy's top tower is denied. Whoopie-doo!
Shadow Shaman gets denied on the top tower. Well played there.
Nice. Nice. He could cast his wards on top. No, he doesn't have it yet. Never mind.
Yeah. Third dimension is smoked again with Hutch and is trying to get this Shaman. Again. Not to see him.
Not the stealthiest Pudge.
No. And again with a double damage rune. This Hutch is gonna get very set soon.
I'm waiting for him to use his DD on this Pudge. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's waiting to throw a poker or something. I don't know. He could engage though. He could kill this Pudge if he stabbed him in the back right now and then hit him with a. There you go. That's it. Pudge is gonna die. He's not gonna be able to make it out of there. He's only there he goes. He actually committed suicide. And he's so close to a regen rune too. Oh man.
But Shaman is gonna die anyway.
Yo, green goose.
Don't be so certain. Oh, never mind. I think he might have just sacrificed Rhythmic. He did.
Yep.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Well, trading a support for support when the carry gets the kill is always worth it. Even though Research is a hero, you shouldn't give early kills.
Everyone, go now!
So the Radiant team is rotating towards the bottom lane.
Oh, Nyx is back in for another kill. I don't know why he just ran. Oh, he actually goes in on the Weaver. Almost gets the kill, but misses. He needs to juke that Pudge hook. Pudge actually hooks Weaver. And I think that denied Weaver a kill right there.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
We get a shackle, and now Pudge is not going to be able to escape this. Pudge is dead. Choose Shadow Shaman, not a good idea for that kill, but what happened?
Well, that was very unfortunate that he time-lapsed into the hook.
Weaver didn't time-lapse into the hook. Pudge through the walked in with, excuse me. Rhythmic Red using his ulti on the tower, making sure it doesn't fall. He should be throwing denies out though and trying to prevent him from getting it.
Yeah.
But he's insisting on holding on to it. What is an interesting use of an ulti? I feel like it's kind of a bad one at that. Those
no, I think the ultimate was totally worth it. If they are gonna deny it.
It's a yeah, but it's like a 2-minute cooldown for it, over 2 minutes. They look like they're moving in on Weaver. I don't know how Weaver saw. Maybe the Visage things give it away.
Dire's top tower has been denied.
And get that denied.
To be honest, I don't even skill the ultimate with Crystal Maiden in the early game, because you don't have the mana pool nor the CC in the team usually to get up a full damage freezing field. So it's more cost efficient to skill Frostbite or Crystal Nova.
Exactly.
But it was very decent played. They baited Nature's Prophet to trying to last hit the tower. Crystal Maiden used the freezing field to disrupt it, and Tiny got the kill on Nature's Prophet.
Nyx Assassin's moving in on the Crystal Maiden. Very close to getting a kill. He's gonna bottle, I would say. Oh, he does bottle with the DD, and it hits her once, twice. Maybe he's gonna throw out his, yep, goes ahead, goes for one more auto attack, and Pudge saves the Crystal Maiden with the hook. That was an impressive play. That wasn't a very, very impressive play, and I'm happy I saw that. Rhythmic.
And now they're gonna get a free mid tower.
Yeah, but at the same time, Pudge might go down here in a minute. I don't know why he threw trees down. He should be auto attacking constantly. He might be able to escape. Nope, actually gets Shadow Shaman casting lightning on him.
Tiny at least denies the mid tower.
Yeah, CM might be moving in there. She doesn't have her ult for 20 seconds. Mid tower might fall down here in a second. Hopefully this game doesn't drag on too long. Mid tower's getting hit down pretty hard. Crystal Maid throwing down a Crystal Nova onto Shadow Shaman. Shadow Shaman gets thrown and dead. It looks like Visage is doing a lot of damage. Gonna go ahead and drop Crystal Maid down in the jungle over there. Tiny's still in lane, hitting up those creeps. Excuse me. And that was that. They're still even by kills. Actually, that's false. They are not even by kills. They are down by 1.
Yeah, true. Dia team is up by 1 because the Pudge suicide doesn't count.
No, it doesn't count. No gold was given, no gold was taken from that kill, so...
Mad dudes, middle tower, everyone, go, now!
Not to mention...
I'm curious to see what Io Draken is going to build, because he's currently sitting at 3,500 gold.
Maybe he's just saving up. He's gonna put it in his 401k, you know, retirement. Red Draken gets tossed right there. I don't think he's going to be able to make it out of here. He looks like he might fall. He does cast Doom on Tiny, so Tiny might go down. Weaver sees the Doom and moves in on him, does some damage. Actually, Pudge saves Doom's life with that hook. Trying to be a hero, ends up being a zero. But he does pop his ulti and does get the kill on Visage, then gets killed by Pudge actually shoots him. Yeah.
Nice suicide there.
Oh, Crystal Maiden wastes her Nova on an illusion.
Dire's bottom tower is under
and then goes up the hill to try and check it out. Those familiars could drop down and stun her, and both land, and then Shadow Shaman runs in there and auto attacks her a few times. That is it. She does pass her ulti though, so it might turn around and be a hat trick on Darko Gurkha. Nope. Kill goes to Visage with the use of his familiars. Probably could have upped those a little sooner. Oh, and now goes Shadow Shaman with Weaver. And then Weaver points back. Kills for kills here, guys.
Nature's profiting it. just panicked for a moment because they thought he was gonna port right next to the tower.
No, I.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, it's split pushing top.
Which is a good idea. You know, go where they're not. And oh my gosh, those freaking trees.
Red dude's top tower gonna fall over soon.
They go ahead and TP in. I remember a while ago, when you click TP in on the tower becomes vulnerable. I'm not sure if that still applies. I mean, that was a long time ago.
That was a very, very long time ago. That was also at the time where TP wasn't casting longer. The more people teleporting onto one tower. It was a pretty, well, unique tactic in the one where, okay, we have to def this tower, all 5 people port to the same tower, gets invulnerable, and yeah, you have 5 people standing at the same time right next to the tower to defend it.
Yeah, I mean, you would need to chain your TP ends though, and stagger them slightly so you can keep the tower alive for longer. I could see that really being abused, but at the same time, I could see that being a great strategy to have your team doing. It'd make pushing really hard, and I wish that was still a part of the game, to be honest.
Well, it's...
Is my age showing yet?
No, definitely not, because I also played at this time.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure some
I don't
of these...
know. I'm not quite sure which TP I like more. Oh, Doom is gonna grab a Radiance there.
Well, that was a interesting... It actually landed, though. That was a really interesting tail. Oh, Pudge Hook Veil. Okay, so there's 2. Visage flight things have the... Oh, one goes down.
Yep, that's 100 gold.
What a shame. He should have dropped them. Oh, they're on cooldown. Couldn't have anyway. Double invis insects in the mid. He should move in on the Crystal Maiden. He does land 1 hit and another impale. Down goes Crystal Maiden. Good God, she has such little health. Good hook there by the Pudge. Moving in right now, he should be trying to kill the Weaver. He lands the impale, and the Weaver gets killed by Visage. Actually, Pudge throws a hook and misses it in the river, and now they're hot on his tail. But there's a haste from there, which is gonna save just life. He misses it, and he does. So now he's gonna up the ground. Visage might be able to catch him off guard, but doesn't seem to be the case. He should throw a hook right now. He could actually kill on Visage if he tried.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
But he's getting scared. He's surrounded.
Ruh-roh, bad dudes, ruh-roh, middly widdly got all the radiant structures are fortified.
Slow's not doing much. I don't think they know Tiny is right over there. I mean, all he needs to do is be familiar, and then that's a kill. It's a shame.
Yeah.
It's so close, you know, but so far from getting the kill. Like, it's literally a piece of wood that's saving his life. A singular tree.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
This Nature's Prophet is now killing a... He has a Desolator and he's gonna go for the push.
He's not... You know, I've noticed this throughout the game. He hasn't really been doing a very good job of pushing. I don't know why he spins around. He really can't do any damage to kill the Tiny. He should just leave lane. He'd be out now.
Yeah.
Still has the chance. Hopefully he gets out of there, and he does. And now he has his Desolator. So now he can actually do work for... Okay, Shadow Shaman does have backup. I was worried that Shadow Shaman went up there and got abandoned. Doesn't seem to be the case. Tiny pops.
Well, I have to say he plays a decent Nature's Prophet, because a good Nature's Prophet is a good offlaner is unseen to the opponent. So
Oh man, this poor Shadow Shaman.
yeah.
He needs to pop his boards before he leaves. Now Nyx Assassin's just gone and killed himself too. He might be able to live. He might be able to live. Happening. He needs to blink in 3, 2, 1, blink, 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 and he blinks in the jungle to save his life. And TP's out now. Good call there.
Top tower is under attack.
Definitely.
Shadow Shaman should have probably thrown down his boards a little sooner. I think Nature's Prophet's about to die to this. Oh, actually, he might be able to get the kill on Tiny. Visage comes in there and kills the Tiny right there in the last second with assistance. Nature's Prophet, actually. Crystal Maiden failing.
crystal
Yeah.
almost what?
Yeah, that I'm not sure what that was. And use of her ulti to kill some creeps. I don't know what I just saw.
Me neither.
I had to call that out because I was just a fail. This Nyx assassin is so ramshackle together. Oh, we might see a little bit of a disagreement. No. Okay.
So this patch is doing a decent job to predict the Nietzsche's Prophet.
Looks like Crystal Maid is about to get her soul devoured by this Nyx
And
assassin.
Nature's
Blink.
Prophet is dead.
Cold as death.
Well, Crystal Maid just killed herself too, or died. How did Nature's Prophet die? Being silly and pushing hard.
Patch stood over there and waited for him because he knew there were 2 or 3 people of his own team showing on top lane, so Nature's Prophet is gonna go on to bottom to push there. He waited for him, landed a decent hook, and killed him. That's a problem about Midas to Desolate the first, and now he's gonna get a Necro book. I usually like to buy
Visage is
Type of
probably
White.
not going to be able to make it out of this without dying, but yeah, I didn't think that was going to happen. Shadow Shaman's too far away. Nyx Assassin might be able to get there in time to get a kill on something, but
Nope.
I bet Weaver's just going to dart back.
Yo, Green Deuce, something bad is happening. In your
Actually, he might. No, there's Pudge's too healed now. He does see the Crystal Maiden. No, he doesn't. Oh, Weaver. Don't move on Weaver just yet. He does actually decide to go for Weaver, and then just stands on top of him. He blinks back in time. It doesn't matter. He does use his mana burn properly, and Pudge does land that hook on Nature's Prophet again, and eats his soul. We do get another impale out of every... I'm calling him everyone. Crystal Maid does go down to Visage, and Doom goes on top of Tiny, so we'll see how that all works out. Tiny, Doom... He should have saved the Doom for Weaver.
Yeah, for sure. The 2 targets he has to doom in this matchup is either the Patch or the Weaver.
I'm confused by the
Target
tactics.
number 1. Pardon?
I'm confused by the tactics in River. These 2 wards.
This warding line.
What?
This one is also really, I'm not quite sure what it...
What's the point then? And the wards in River.
This area? The area around the sea bridge of this
If he
area?
would have just put the ward here, he would have had vision here and over here, and he wouldn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm quite unsure whether there's
Tiny
one
does
over
throw
there.
on top of Nyx Assassin. Nyx Assassin gets hit by, I guess, Tiny. How much? I don't know. Pudge hook, epic Pudge hook on top of Nyx Assassin. Doesn't really matter though. Weaver still goes down. Visage gets tossed towards Shadow Shaman, but Shadow Shaman's still in lane. Pudge hook or ulti on top of Visage. Doom rolls into the club, and he is ready to cast his ulti any second. Now, Crystal Maiden is trying to escape with such little health. I think she will actually get away. We'll see. TP and Crystal.
Nature's Prophet.
Yeah, Nature's Prophet's all on top of that shit. Goes in and drops him in the second. Right now they need to push a tower while they still have the advantage top or mid, either or. He does have these trees over here, not doing anything they could be pushing. And there's this. Looks like top tower might go down any second. We do get a TP in there by Tiny now, which is going to be terrifying. It's just probably get the fuck out of dodge. We do get a stone on top of him. Shadow Shaman seems to be completely oblivious. Turns him into a chicken. Does he only have 1 level, the chicken? Yeah.
Yeah.
Tiny gets killed by the wardens and the Nature's Prophet and top tower all at the same time. Looks like Weaver might be able to get a kill off right there. He does. Nature's Prophet TP's out. We do have Visage's gargoyles in the area. Not going to be able to do that much. Pudge hooks and ultis onto the Visage, which then kills him. The kills are now almost equal. We do have Nyx Assassin moving in, not being able to do too much. Backed up by Doom. Doom could cast his ulti on Weaver right now. He does go for it. Weaver's going to die, and third dimension might be able to escape. We'll see Blink in and Impale. Not the case. Nyx Assassin goes in and kills that Pudge cold-blooded, and Weaver is trying to escape, but he's not going to be able to. Doom on a Weaver is going to kill you no matter what.
He survived with 150 HP because no one followed the
Give
Weaver.
him 2 seconds, Nyx Assassin's going to be on him like white on rice. And he doesn't land the Impale, actually. And he's trying to pursue. Blink, he needs to blink, and then he needs to hit him with a mana burn. Don't give up on the Weaver though, don't let him escape. He's in jungle right now. Goes ahead and casts his invis, sneaking around. Doom, right there, Doom casts his using Sword Stars. Nyx Assassin should be able to land the Impale right now if he plays this smart, but he doesn't. Weaver is just all over the board right now trying to get home. He's having a worse time than ET. Visage running right into Visage, but Visage not being able to do anything to counter to it. Doom does actually get the kill, and Visage actually gets the kill though, but Doom does be able to land him.
Tiny has now Aghanim's Scepter and a Yasha ready, so he's starting to deal damage and getting tanky.
Looks like a Pudge Hook land on top of Nyx Assassin, but he does manage to get away, landing an Impale on the Crystal Maiden. Big push going on right here. Tiny lands an Avalanche into the group of people. We do get a Mechanism popped halfway through there. Nyx Assassin does die in the middle of the fray, but I wonder what's going to happen here at the top tower. Are they going to keep pushing or are they going to fall back? Looks like they're not going to press it. Shadow Shaman does throw wards down. Are they going to waste the advantage that they have? No, I think it's about time that they return home, because it looks like Mustache just went ahead and killed that Shadow Shaman. So they're getting TPs out of the lane now, and they're trying to run away, regather.
Yeah, that's the problem the Radiant team currently have. They are laying at a huge amount of gold, but they can't go high ground. There's too much anti-push with the Crystal Maiden, the Tiny Wave Aghanim's Scepter now. Just look at the Creep Wave top, it's melting. 2 hits and the Avalanche.
Well, that's because this Tiny knows what's up. Although he is building a Shengen Yasha, I don't agree. Buying an Aghanim Scepter, buying...
he won't buy a Ancient Yasha, he will go for a Manta Blade, because Manta Blade, the illusions are... You can kill a tower solo with that, and you're definitely needing the attack speed. And the movement speed is also a huge bonus.
What I would do if I was Tiny is I would scrap the idea of a Manta and I'd buy Hyperstones. Hyperstones on Hyperstones all day.
I agree with the Hyperstone because AC is one of the best items for Tiny because you also need the armor. Nice hook there to save the Weaver. Weaver was right in there between 3 people.
I think if he went Hyperstones, he'd be much more deadly in the end, and Assault Cuirass. Tiny's trying to TP out of there. They need to land a stun. Weaver or a Visage comes in to be the hero of the day there and stunning him.
The Doom casted ulti on Tiny to cancel the TP. I agree with the Hyperstone and the AC, but as most pro games, and I haven't played Tiny that often and carry Tiny. But
mid tower's not gonna last through this.
No, it's definitely a dead mid tower.
Well, I have played a game of Tiny. Excuse me, in which I did nothing but buy Hyperstones. Like, it was so far into the game. It was almost 40 minutes into this game. Ooh, this was a very bad positioning by there are 2 hard carries into this game. Doom does manage to get a kill though. He needs to get out of lane before he dies, because him dying is not good for the team. Goes ahead and uses his boots, and then they're running in to get him, which is probably a fool idea. Shadow Shaman casting shackles on him, and then a lot of DPS going out. Doom does one hit him at the end of that. Crystal Maiden gets hit in the face. Nation Coffin TPs in and one-shots her. Pudge does land a hook on So it looks like that's a good game. They're down a hero though, so I can't really commemorate the achievements here. The player's still gone. I think his internet might have just died. He didn't DC out of rage or anything. He just had
middle tower. Everyone, go now! Dire's middle tower. That bottom tower you bad
4v4.
crap anyway. Don't sweat.
Yes.
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack. Dire's bottom barracks has fallen.
Down goes bottom barracks. So yeah, that's it. Good game, guys. Second game not ended as nearly as good as the first game, but the intervene, I don't think.
Dire's middle tower has fallen. Bad Dude's top tower gonna fall over soon.
Down goes mid tower right there. So yeah, that's a good game. I've once played a game of Tiny Carry though, in which all I did was buy phase boots, Aghanim Scepter, and Hyperstones. I filled my inventory with Hyperstones, and then I won. I won the game. I won Dota. All the Dota.
Well, yeah, but to be honest, I don't think it wouldn't make any difference if you would have bought a Hyperzone instead of the other.
No, it was the lack of teammates. So yes, that's it. That was a good game. GG. I don't think I'll be doing a second game, or third game I should say, mainly because I just got a message from my brother, and he's not going to have a lot of time to talk to me recently. He's in the military and he's going to a school for the next 6 weeks, so I've got to go and